Hello, this is my second posting for my bariatric surgery journey. In the week, a little more than a week since I've done the last one, I've lost another 5 pounds. Very happy about that. I had an unnecessary surgery trying to fix a problem that wasn't located down here, and he nicked a nerve and it's never recovered. This is probably 8 years ago, give or take. Now, if you're going to commit to this, the hardest thing you're ever going to do is to change the way you eat. Like I said, you need to lose at least 10 pounds before you start, or before you're approved for the surgery. And you also have to go through several different appointments, including a psychological evaluation. They want to make sure, first of all, that you're not eating your feelings, because even after the surgery, if you have unresolved issues that you use food for comfort, the surgery is not going to help, and you'll most likely end up hurting yourself. Depending on the sleeve or the gastric bypass. The gastric bypass, like I said, this is how much of your stomach will be left, and it will be connected directly to your small intestine. You'll still get the gastric juices to dissolve the food, but there is less area to break the food down, so not as much gets absorbed through your small intestine. That's how you lose the weight. You won't be able to eat sugar. You eat too much sugar, or any sugar really, but if you eat too much sugar once you've had the surgery, and it'll create what's called a carb dump, where everything comes out the other end. No calories absorbed, no nutrients absorbed through your intestines, so goes in this way, comes right out this way. Not recommended. You can't, chug a tub of ice cream anymore. You can't jam 15 donuts anymore. You will have to adjust your diet. Rigid. It's going to be rigid. It's going to be strict. And though you'll be able to have some of the foods that you used to enjoy, you're going to miss out on a lot of the stuff that you used to be able to just, pound down, no problem. Vitamins. Make sure you like I said, you'll have to do bariatric vitamins for the rest of your life, or you can do the gummies. But bariatric vitamins for the rest of your life. Calcium carbonate for the rest of your life. Probably some iron for the rest of your life. You need to maintain a certain level of vitamins and minerals and base metals in your diet to stay healthy. You won't be able to, and this is what I'm struggling with right now, you won't be able to swallow as much as you used to. I used to be able to drink, I just guzzle half a glass or a half a bottle of pop or whatever, and I can't do that anymore. Sip and slowly swallow. If you drink too much at one time, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna cramp. Food is the same way. Small bites, very, very slowly. It will take you twice as long to finish a small thing of cottage cheese than it used to. Um, you'll have to limit the types of vegetables that you have. I can't have any right now because I'm still in the phase 3 part of the diet where it's just protein. Protein shakes, which you will grow heartily sick and tired of, fair warning. Yogurt, which I love. Cottage cheese. You can have soft cheeses as long as you chew them up really well. Protein-based creamed soups or pureed soups. Make them with a protein milk. I don't, because I don't feel like spending that much money on a limited budget on expensive milk. I get more than enough protein with my yogurt and my cottage cheese and my cheese and eggs, scrambled eggs, egg omelets with cheese, no vegetables. Do not under any circumstances eat vegetables. Your stomach isn't capable of grinding them up so soon after the surgery. You need to get used to putting food back into your system because you've been on a reduced diet to lose those 10 pounds, those initial 10 pounds, and then you've been on a liquid diet for 2 weeks before the surgery. Then you'll be on the same liquid diet for another 2 weeks after surgery. So that's 6 weeks of not eating normal food. It's going to take a while for you to get used to having normal food again, which is why the slow build up from liquid to some solids, as long as you can mush them up real fine, but no vegetables and no breads, to meats, more solid meats, but it has to be soft. Because you will hurt. If you're not careful, if you're not eating the right thing, if you're eating something that's too difficult to digest quickly, you will hurt. It will hurt. Psychologist. If the issues that you have are what's making you eat, like I said, they're not going to be fixed by the weight loss. The psychologist has to feel like you're going to go into this fully committed without the underlying emotional, psychological traumas or depressions or problems that you stuff down with the food. So be prepared for that. Don't lie to them, because they'll know. And usually the surgery is for people who have tried other avenues of weight loss and haven't been able to do it. Little known fact that you don't learn in biology class. When you get to a certain point, I was able to gain and lose weight a couple of times. My body said, yeah, okay, that's fine. But you got to be moving to help lose that as well. It gets to a certain point where you've been overweight for so long that when you start to lose weight, your body thinks that you're starving it, so it's going to hang on to every piece of fat, every calorie it can to survive. That is a big part of why it's so hard to lose weight, because once you get to that point, once your body gets to that point where it's comfortable, where it feels safe, and you start saying no, this has to go, and your body's saying no, it's going to stay, that's when you can become a candidate for gastric bypass, because it will reteach your body what you need to do and with reducing the amount of absorption of fat, calories, and carbs. Stay away from carbs. Reducing the amount of digestion and absorption. That's how you your body will start using the stored reserves that it stacked up and built up over the years. I am now able to eat solid food, high protein food. And again, I cannot stress this enough. Go slow. Go slow. It hurts like a bitch. You feel like you're about to throw up. You feel like there's a rock sitting in the middle of your chest. And it takes a while for that to go away because your stomach can't process it as fast anymore because it's so small. I'm not upset that I did this. I'm not angry that I did this. I'm not regretting that I did this. I'm 62 years old and I was 279 pounds. I did not want to live like that anymore. I have my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandson that I have to look out for. And I want to be alive long enough to set things up so that when I finally pass on, they have something to work with. So they're not drowning after I'm gone. I lost my dad when he was 53, my brother when he was 31, and my other brother when he was 51. No, he was 55, I believe, somewhere around there. I lost most of my family's gone. They're gone. I don't want to go the same way. I don't want to have a heart attack. I don't want to have a stroke. I don't want to suffocate on my own fat. Not going to happen. If you're motivated, if you have a reason to do this, if you have a reason to live, this is the best thing you could possibly do for yourself. Don't go into this thinking, oh, I got to lose a couple pounds. No, they're going to laugh you right out of it. No, this is for us seriously overweight people who can't get rid of it any other way, but who need to survive, who want to live.